songs, you know, those are the sneaky ones that sneak up on you, is when you hear a song. My granddaughter and I were in my truck one day, just driving, and a song came on, "We Belong," by Pat Benatar.
My name is Pamela Deveau, and I was born in Toronto but grew up in BC. I work in the corporate secretarial department of a major mining company that's publicly traded on the TSX. I met Tim at a restaurant in Vancouver, in Gastown. He was a chef, and my brother worked there as a waiter. And when I'd go in to visit my brother, I met Tim through him. Early on, when I first met him, he worked in restaurants and kitchens and what have you. And then later he became a sales rep for kitchen equipment, selling restaurant equipment to restaurants and what have you. We had a pretty basic relationship. We had our ups and downs, but we were together for 22 years. Tim was first diagnosed with cancer in 2006. He was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he had 3 8-hour-day chemo treatments. I felt a little bit helpless while Tim was going through the treatment because there isn't much I can do other than to be there and support him through what he had to go through. It was a matter of just being as supportive as I possibly could be in order to make sure he had everything he needed. The problem in 2020 was we were going through a pandemic, and so it wasn't like you could just go see a doctor or anything readily. So when Tim was diagnosed with esophageal stage 4 cancer, there wasn't much that could be done. They couldn't do any surgery on the tumor. He did have to have a stent put in order for him to be able to eat. And he went in for weekly 1-hour chemo treatments, which is considered palliative care. Not knowing how long you have left with someone, it changes how you look at life.
Thursday, November 25th, 2021. The day was kind of like any other day. We, between putting the presents together and doing some laundry, watching football, everything was normal. It was actually a really good day. We had a really good day. And he went to bed that night, and I was in the living room, and I heard a loud thud. And so I went into the bedroom, and he had collapsed on the floor. Next thing you know, the small apartment, is full of fire department, paramedics, and police. So initially after it, obviously it was very depressing. It was shocking. It was just because of the sudden nature of it, and him passing away 3 weeks before Hunter was born. I think of him daily. I don't not want to think of him daily. We can't predict how things are going to be, so I see myself continuing on, working, being successful, getting up every day, and just enjoying what I have.